Hello again, YouTubers and Pokemon fans! Welcome to day number 29 out of 30 of our Pokemon Booster Box Opening Marathon. Today we have our XY Series Mixed Booster Case. As I alluded to in some previous videos, we're opening one box of every XY set except for Ancient Origins, which opened yesterday, and we will likely do a booster case of just Ancient Origins tomorrow. So, we'll do a booster case of this, whatever you want to call it, and then this will lead into a booster case of Ancient Origins tomorrow. So you'll see all the XY, all close together. Or, watch this video and then watch yesterday's Ancient Origins box opening if you somehow haven't already. And now my apologies in advance if this video goes up really late, because I don't know when I'm getting this all actually uploading, and it takes forever to upload these, so yeah. Just keep that in mind. But we'll get right into it here. And let's hit the good times roll. Don't know if I should say the card names of this one, have you more traditional or what exactly, but we'll just get started. Let me zoom back in a bit here just so it's less weird or whatever to me, but we'll find our groove. We'll find our groove. But sit back, get some good hollows here. Aroma to see, very nice. Sit back, grab some popcorn or a nice beverage or whatever. And just kick back and enjoy some Pokemon card stuff, openings and showings, and be in awe of all the Pokemon What? The same Holo Rare in back-to-back packs? That doesn't happen. That is weird. Okay, we've got two Aromatisse Holos through 2 packs. Maybe it's a weird box and every pack will have a Holo Aromatisse. That would be insane. Timber, Pikachu, Darkness Energy, Weedle, Zoroark, Quilladin, Professor's Letter, Spewpa, Tauros, and a Holo Vivillon. Okay. Well, it's not a Aromatisse, but that's our 3rd Holo in 3 packs. I would just love to get an error misprinted box where just something crazy happens, because that would just be insane. I've opened up boxes, if it's gonna happen, you'd think it would happen to me eventually, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten more than 3 in a row, so can we get 4 in a row? Aww, non-holo rare Tauros. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've gotten 3 holos in a row to start a box in this marathon already. Possibly in the very first box, I think actually we had 3 holos in the very first box, the very first 3 packs. We've had some craziness in this series so far. I know our very first pack of the series, box number 1, XY Roaring Skies, first pack was a Full Art Shaman EX. Our first booster case opening of this series was Dragons Exalted, and the very first pack of the very first box of that first booster case, we got the shiny secret rare Rayquaza. So we've had some insane firsts as far as, first pack magic goes in this series. But kind of sad it's coming to an end here, but I think in the end we're going to end up opening 53 boxes? I haven't done the math. I'll try to know for tomorrow's video. And there's our first ultra rare Xerneas EX. And just FYI, I'm probably not gonna get overly hyped on any pulls in this. I'm gonna try to keep this one a little bit more chill, a little bit more mellow, just take it all in, all the stuff we've opened the past month. Another Holo Vivillon and a Muscle Band. Wow. This is baffling me though. 2 Aromatisses and then 2 Vivillons. It's pretty rare you get 2 of the same Holo Rare in a box, let alone, the same Holo in the first 2 packs of a box, and then get a duplicate Holo again. I can't tell you if or when I last had a box that had duplicate Holos twice. We got 2 Aromatisse and 2 Vivillons. That's just weird. But anyways, as I was saying, we're going to be trying to keep this a little bit more low-key, just kind of going through, be oh yeah, look at that pull. That is sweet. That's cool. Keep it on the DL, keep it on the chill. Just give you guys some enjoyable pack opening here, just to get you through your day or whatever. Help you fall asleep, because this might be up really late, like I said, I don't know. I'm hoping, well, I shouldn't tell about the time because it's only going to affect whoever watches the first day anyway, and you guys already know what time it's up. I don't. It's always weird to me, it's you guys know the future that is, well, For me, it's the future. For you, it's the present. And Reverse Raichu, nice. Hollow Talonflame, also nice. I'm probably gonna stop sleeving the hollow rares here pretty soon, because that's gonna get just tiresome after a while, but, you know. Hopefully get something amazing in this quote-unquote booster case opening nonetheless. We already do have 6 hollows. Only 1 ultra though, so this might be our, oh! Hold that thought, double colorless energy and a Venusaur EX. I was trying to say this could easily be our worst box of XY base of the marathon. Because in this marathon, we've had some pretty epic boxes of XY base set. And the ceiling is limited on this set, just the way the set is, and there's no secret rares and stuff either. So it kind of limits like how awesome a box can be. But, you know, all things being relative and knowing what the possibilities are for the set, we've had some very, very solid boxes of XY base set within this marathon. I think in at least 1, if not 2 of the boxes we did this set, we got both of the megas. And like in those videos too, we got all the best hollow rares that you hope to get. Raichu, Trevenant, and Rimbotissi. We got at least like 1 or 2 of them in reverse. We got the non-foil Xerneas and Yveltal. We got them in reverse as well. We got a good number of muscle bands. I mean, they were just very strong boxes for being a box of XY base set. Where again, the ceiling on this set is kind of limited, but man, for what you can get, we got it. I mean, it was good. It was good. And what is this? What is this? Oh, Emolga. At least it's cute. At least it's cute. But yeah, this is definitely a lower end box thus far. No megas and no full arts yet. And Emolga, Xerneas, and Venusaur are both reprinted in tins. Nearly all the X's in the set are. There's not really any regular art that you're like, oh my, well, the megas. Other than the megas, there's not really a regular art that you're like, are pining over getting. Because Xerneas, Yveltal, they're in tins. Venusaur, Blastoise, tins. Emolga and Skarmory just aren't good, so people don't really want them. So, our third Hollow Vivillon. Wow, what is this? I don't know that I've ever had 3 of the same Hollow Rare in a booster box. Like, not factoring reverses, just 3 Hollow Rares. We got a full house, actually, but wow, this is not a great box thus far, but it's definitely an interesting box, to say the least. So, maybe that counts for something, I don't know. But dang. Dang. Simipour Reverse, just got the non-foil in the previous pack. And like I was saying, you know, the only set that really matters is the megas. So if you get both regular art megas, you're winning. If you get a full art that's good, Yveltal's probably the best full art to get, I think. Blastoise is up there, Venusaur and Xerneas aren't bad. Basically, if you get both regular art megas, you get a full art that isn't Emolga or Skarmory, or better, you get multiple full arts. You get a lot of muscle bands, you get a reverse muscle band, and that's how you like really win a box of XY base set as far as the polls are concerned. So right now we're not doing that too much, although we do have 2 reverse Raichus, I think. If those 3 Hollow Vivillons were Raichu or Trevenant, that'd be pretty baller. And Vivillon's still cool, just the fact that it's a unique card in the fact that Reverse Xerneas is good, and Hollow Rhyperior. The fact that in different countries, different languages, the Vivillon has different artwork in like each of them. So there's like, I'm not sure how many different, we'll say 10-ish. So if you want to get all the different Vivillon like wing patterns, you got to get a lot of different ones from a lot of different countries. There we go! Full art, shiny shine that shines so bright, Yveltal EX. Like I said, try to contain my excitement, because I do want to keep this more mellow, but still, that is, I think, the best full art you can get from this set. And now, if that Venusaur that we got was a Mega, and we happen to find a Mega Blastoise as well, then this would be in the running for, you know, one of those best boxes of XY base set again. Like we've done on basically every box of this so far, it seems. Hollow Chestnut. Maybe it will still kind of be the rank, because I think we're going to get above average number of hollows. That's already 4 ultras, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We already have 12 hollows, and we still have 6 packs left. So this could be like a 14 hollow box or something crazy. So it's gonna end up being not a bad box by any means, I guess, and it could definitely be worse. That full art Yveltal could be a non-existent full art or a full art Emolga. We didn't get either Mega, but like I said, we did get, well, reverse Pikachu. We got 2 reverse Raichus. We got 2 hollow Aromatices, which are very good. We haven't gotten any sort of Trevenant yet. I think we have at least 3 Muscle Bands, so we're finding some good quality and value and stuff. Oh, there we go! Hollow Trevenant! Right on cue, basically. So that is hollow number 13. And again, Trevenant, Aromatisse, and Raichu. Those are the 3 hollow rares you want to get. Reverse form, too, you want to get still. I mean, it's good either way. And we got a full art Venusaur EX. How about that? So we got 2 full arts. Box is coming on strong now, and that is hollow number 14. And there's still 2 packs left in this box. Dane Skippy right there. We got a reverse Quilladin, hollow Slurpuff, and another Muscle Band. I'm starting to have trouble containing my excitement because this is getting kind of insane now. 15 hollows. Last pack, last chance for glory for XY base set. Can there be anything here? Reverse rare, no, rare, I thought it was Conkeldurr for a second. Girder, and, well, it's still a good non-foil rare, Yveltal. So let's give you guys a recap on that one, because that was insane. Hollow rares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hollow rares, plus 5 ultra rares. That's a 15 hollow box. Wow. Change 2 of these to the 2 megas, and I might have to call this like the best XY base set box ever or something, but I don't know. It was pretty baller. It was pretty baller. I hope you guys don't mind me being like more mellow in this one. I just don't want to be like overly hyped constantly all the time. And plus, I'm recording this the same day as my Ancient Origins booster box, which is already insane. And right before this, I recorded my second Ancient Origins Elite Trainer box, which was uploaded earlier today at, I think, 1 p.m. Eastern, if all goes according to plan. And that was also pretty insane. So, I've had a lot of insane pulls and openings already today, so I'm kind of like hyped out, I guess you sort of want to say. Plus, I record this at like 11 o'clock at night, so just naturally a little more mellow, but it's also kind of like a reflection period here, just to, you know, reflecting over all the awesome pulls we've had throughout this, what will be a 30-day marathon, 30-day journey. So, on now to Flashfire. Now, if I do find 2 Phoebus 1 pack, I guess I'll kind of have to be hype, just because that's how it is. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If something amazing happens, you know, maybe there'll be some uncontrollable hype reaction, but we'll see. Float still. And obviously, I'm kind of trying to go at a fairly fast pace here. Again, I hate that I don't know how long the video is, but you guys do, so I feel weird ever referencing it. But it is what it is. I'm sure this video is going to be over an hour. And the first box alone was like 12.5 minutes, so. But the closest, or closer to an hour I can be, the better. Hollow Florges. But yeah, I'm going to stop putting the hollow rares in sleeves right away. I'll do so, well, probably not right after the video, because I'll be wanting to get straight to my computer to get this edited and rendering, and then get to bed, because at that point it's going to be like 12:30, and it's been a long day. Because today again, I'm recording this Monday night, just so we're all on the same page here. Had to get up early, had to meet the UPS. Oh! It's always so sad and disappointing when you get the reverse Phoebus, but there's no non-foil Phoebus in that same pack. It's just like disheartening, just stabs you right there, you know. But hey, can't complain. Oh! Full art Lysander! Nice! That is one of the best full arts you can get in this set. And the Charizard, just because Charizard's desired, it's not really like great play-wise. Lysander's desired because it is playable, and people love their full art playable trainers. The Sentry in that card though, oh my goodness. Look at those 2 edges, look at those 2 edges. Well, That's probably not a card I'm gonna get PSA graded just because of that. But let me make some space here for the loose packs as I go here. All right, where was I? I don't know. That's trouble. Like, I try to keep the open conversation going, but then anytime I get a poll and I reference and talk about it, the hollows I'm just gonna kind of ignore. I totally lose my train of thought and I don't know what I was talking about, and then I'm just scatterbrained, you know? Just scatterbrained. Oh yeah. So, recording this on a Monday, the same day that we had to receive from UPS all of our Ancient Origins stuff for the website and stuff I opened and stuff as well. So I had to do that, and then had to fulfill all of our pre-orders from the PokeCapital.com and orders that partners of our network, Toys MCN, placed through us as well. So today we shipped like 30 packages. And you know, they're all packages that have like an Elite Trainer box or a booster box or both or multiples, etc. in them. Yeah, that's pretty good. Phoebus. Reverse Milotic. Oh, there's a Hollow Milotic too. That'd be up there with 2 Phoebus, 1 pack. Get a non-foil Phoebus and then 2 Milotic all in 1 pack. You know? But yeah, basically we shipped 30, you know, heavy packages. The 30 packages probably weighed like 50 to 80 pounds combined at least. Oh, we got a Heliolisk. Gotta do that voice at least once in this video, right? Try to throw a couple of the key voices in there for you guys. I try. Another Phoebus. So we got like 4 Phoebus including the reverse already, I think. But I'm not gonna try to keep track if I accidentally do great, but you know, whatever. We're due for another Ultra Rare here though, my goodness. Dread Again Hollow. So that's 3 Hollow Rares and a Lysandre Full Art. But hey, that XY base set box started pretty slow as well, and that turned out pretty decent. Pretty decent. Oh, there we go. I think that's the one with Stoke. Not the one with Combustion Blast. So, as far as it being a Charizard especially, it's a pretty cheap EX. And that is the one that they put in tins as well, which further limits the value. But maybe, you know, 5-10 years from now when Flashfire has been out of print for a while, and there's another new generation of collectors looking for stuff that was available before they started collecting stuff. You know, maybe that Charizard will be worth an okay amount. I don't think that'll ever be like a $50 to $100 card or anything. But right now I think it's very cheap right now. Maybe in the longer term it will be like 15 to 25. But I don't know. It's very hard to forecast such things. But in general, Charizard is a premium card because so many people love Charizard. So, no matter how good the actual card is, playability-wise, it doesn't matter if it's good, it doesn't matter if it's legal in the current modified format, current standard format, whatever. It's Charizard, it's going to have above average value compared to other equalish things. I mean, that Charizard will likely, right now it may not be, but longer term especially, that Charizard will definitely be worth more than the Blastoise and Venusaur EX from the previous set. Well, it's our second full art of the box, so that's good, but it's quite possibly the cheapest full art in the set. I'm not sure how it compares to, the centering is equally terrible, but that's beside the point. It might be similarly cheap to Battle Reporter full art and possibly Pokemon Center Lady. I think Battle Reporter and the Magnezone are probably the 2 cheapest in the set though. I don't know. Shiftry with Leaf Draw. The Shiftry from Next Destinies right now, the Dark type, that is really suddenly soared in value just because they announced that Regionals this fall will be the expanded format. And that's expected to be a pretty powerful card in that format, especially with Ancient Origins now. So a lot of people are trying to pick that up, and it's basically sold out everywhere. We got the Mega Charizard EX. Nice. So not the Secret Rare, but that's fine. It's not worth too much less than the Secret Rare, so still very solid. That one's well centered, does have the general defects in the corners like nearly every English Ultra Rare does, but still awesome. So it's just evidence right there that I'm trying to keep it toned down. Normally I get that card, I'm hooting and hollering because that's the card you want to get when you open up a box of this set. Rare Fortress, not bad. The ability makes it a playable card. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Maybe there's a deck potential with Fortress and Dark Tyranitar and Mega Tyranitar EX, because that one does extra damage for each damage counter on the defending Pokemon. If the defending Pokemon has 2 damage counters on it, I think it knocks out basically anything in the game. So, 2 Dusknoir 1 pack. So if you evolve into Fortress twice, then everything on your opponent's field that was on the field for both Fortress evolutions or both evolvings of Fortress, however you want to phrase that, they're basically Okos for Mega Tyranitar EX. So, yeah, no. There's definitely a lot of Phoebus in this box, though. Kind of wish I was keeping track because I feel like we're getting like a ton. Like, if we find any more, we might have a shot at getting 10 of them in a box, which seems insane, but I guess there's gonna be something kind of unique and crazy about nearly every box you open if you like look and figure it out hard enough. Like, oh, this box I got 0 of a certain uncommon, or this box I got 2 Mega. We got a Mega Kangaskhan EX. So the box is getting there. It's getting there. Had a, well, not really a slow start. We start with the full art Lysander, but then we had the Charizard and Magnezone full art. But then we got 2 Megas, so it's coming around. It's coming around. And I'm kind of hoping, Hollow Milotic, kind of hoping this is a 13 hollow box because I know the last couple, I think the last Flashfire box you opened in the marathon had was a 10 hollow box, I think. So we gotta make up for that somewhere. Another Shiftry, this time in reverse though. So there's 3 packs left here. And yeah, we're making pretty good time, pretty good time. Sphere Reverse and a Luxray. We find ourselves a 6th Ultra Rare. Can we get all 3? There's another Phoebus in that pack, by the way. Can we get all 3 Megas? Can we get the Mega Charizard Y? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? We can't. Pidgey Reverse and a Furret. So, we're 2 boxes through here. And Flashfire, and some of these sets are already getting kind of old, actually. Like, it doesn't feel like XY base set came out as long ago as it did. But I started this channel in October, and a couple weeks later, Phantom Forces came out. So Furious Fist was 3 months before that, so that was the May set. And then Flashfire would be the February set, and XY base set must have been like November then, of 2013. So XY base set is almost 2 years old. Does not feel like it, but it is what it is. Oh, so let's see here. We had 5 Ultra Rares, not too shabby. Anytime you got the Mega Charizard EX, especially the X one, it's a good box. It's not a bad box by any means. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got 15 hollows in the XY base set box, which might be a record for me like all time for hollows in a box, other than like Legendary Treasures anyway, because that's, you know, a whole different animal. But 15 hollows in a box might definitely be a record for me, because that's just crazy. And I know I've gotten 13, I've gotten 11, I've gotten 12 obviously. I think we got 10 in our previous box of Flashfire. Got 13 in this one. I can't recall ever getting 14, let alone 15, but I don't know. Anyways, keep on cracking here. We're 24 minutes, so we keep that pace. We 48, 52, an hour 12. So hopefully I keep this like a minute 10 or something. I don't know. I kind of just want to go faster because I want to be, you know, chill and stuff, but also would like to. If I take too long, I'm not going to be able to record the whole thing tonight, Monday night, which means I'm going to have to render it and upload it the same day, and the size of the video file means that takes a long time. On my booster box yesterday, I recorded at 3:30. It was 24 minutes long, and that took an hour to render, and then at least 2 hours to upload and process. So our first 2 boxes here took about 24 minutes. So if we triple all that, that means 3 hours to render and about 6 hours to upload and process at least. So let's round up and call it 10 hours. So if I want this up at 6 p.m. Eastern, that means I need to be out of bed, and I need to have the video done and rendering by 8 a.m. Eastern. And just let me tell you, I am not a morning person. Those of you who seem to think that I do the Pokemon Pack Daily, like, actually in the morning. Size-a-Toad EX! I find that extra funny because the booster case we opened in this set in the marathon, we had, I think, 2 or 3 full art Size-a-Toads, and we had, what, 3 full art Lucarios? So, just the fact that I've, like, got multiples in the case, that case of this set was weird, let me tell you. Definitely up there for oddest cases I've opened, if not the oddest, because usually you get decent distribution in a case, but in that case we had 1 secret rare Mega Heracross, no regular Mega Heracross I. We had 1 Heracross EX, so a total of 2 Heracross cards. But Lucario, we had like 4 or 5 Megas, including secret rare, and we had like 5 to 7 Lucario EXs. So, and we had like a dozen Lucario cards. And on the flip side, we had like 2 Heracross cards. And we also had a bunch of Size-a-Toads, so I was very happy with that case though, because Size-a-Toad and Lucario is what you want to find in this set. Heracross, I enjoy playing the deck online, but it's not super competitive or super valuable. So Lucario is definitely preferred over Heracross. Size-a-Toad is definitely preferred over Hawlucha and Dragonite. And we did also find a full art Karina in that case, so that case was just epic. If you didn't see the Furious Fist booster case, it's worth your watch. You know, like I said, just make yourself a big old bucket of popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the good, awesome polls, because they were pretty epic. But yeah, before I change the subject there, I was trying to say, for those who seem to kind of think that I do Pokemon Pack Daily in the morning, and every time I try to tell you a story, something awesome happens. We got Mega Heracross EX, the non-secret one, which we had 0 of in the 6-box booster case, which makes it just that much more funny. But wow. So yeah, Pokemon Pack Daily, I usually record the previous night. Just FYI, I'm in Wisconsin, Central Time Zone, so I'm going to use that for the rest of this video probably. Unless I specify otherwise. I usually record Pokemon Pack Daily at about 11 o'clock at night, the previous night. I don't have them bulk recorded at this time. I need to do that. I want to do that. I just never get around to doing that because I'm always doing 10 million other things. But I usually record, edit, render, and upload it between 11 and 11:30 and have it good to go before I go to bed to go live at 5 a.m. Eastern local time. We got Mega Lucario EX Secret Rare and a Karina. And you're welcome. I gotta do that once in a video, and this is a long video, so you know. If you didn't hear it, that's fine. I'm not gonna talk about it. We're just gonna move right along like nothing happened, even though I've already kind of acknowledged that something happened. Anyways, bless you, Cubchoo. Bless you. Slacking, hip new. I feel better though. I feel better. I feel a little not quite right. Just, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it. Stop talking about it. Hawlucha. Kind of get a little faster here again too, because we've gotten some of the best possible pulls from the set here. So I don't even know what else we like want to find that's reasonable at this point. Full art Karina I guess would be cool, but it's most likely to find some regular arts like a Heracross, which is fine because we only had 1 in a whole booster case. Gotta find him eventually, right? And by the way, how is the condition of that Lucario secret? Oh, that's just not good. Kind of hard to tell, but that top edge, that's a disappointing top edge. Oh well. I want to get into PSA grading, but it just seems so hard, especially on this English stuff, because all the cards are just they're just not quite right when you get them out of the packs. It's so hard to find a truly like gem mint perfect card. It's ridiculous. But I guess that kind of adds to the fun and whatever of it. You know, whenever you actually do get an English Ultra Rare that you get a PSA 10 on, it just has to be that much more thrilling and that much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Satisfying, I guess. But the Japanese cards are just a lot easier to get 10s on than English ones. But it is what it is, just one of those things. One of those things. Dun 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 dun. Watchog Reverse. I'm not even gonna show you like all the commons anymore. I mean, we've already opened each of these sets, I think, at least twice. Probably 3 times each on average, not including the booster case of some of the sets that you're seeing in this. Actually, Furious Fist we had a case of. I've opened a case of everything before. XY base, I haven't done a one video case opening up before. Got a Hoochie X, by the way. But I have opened a case of it on my previous channel. Same with Flashfire. The Flashfire was a one video case opening though. But everything else on the table, Furious Fist and beyond, we've done a case of on this channel. And we got a Toad EX. Wow. These might all be pretty decent boxes here. This has turned out to be a very good case. Obviously I prefer you guys actually watch the whole video, but I will tell you, and if you're watching this far, you're probably gonna watch the whole thing anyway. I'll probably do a recap at the end and see like how many total holos, how many total ultra rares we got. Try to do a quick count at least. So in the newest few sets, namely Primal Clash, Roaring Skies, and from what I'm hearing, Ancient Origins, those 3 sets usually get 36 ultra rares in it, plus 1 or 2 secret rare trainers. So 37 or 38 ultra rares total. So if we can get, say, 40 ultra rares from this case, especially since the pull rates on XY base and maybe a couple of these other ones are a little bit below average. A lot of our boxes of Furious Fist in our case had 4 ultras, to give you an idea. And we've had pretty strong results with these first few, so maybe we can get 40 ultras from this unofficial case. I say unofficial because, again, this obviously wasn't a sealed case. It'd be kind of cool if they made them like that, though, but they don't. So, you know, last pack of Furious Fists gives us a Leafeon. So we don't end on a high note for Furious Fists, but yeah, you're not always gonna get that last pack magic. So let me just get some of this put away, and then we'll take a quick glance and count at the shiny goodness we got in that box. Reverses. Alright, so holo rares, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ultras, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So a 12 holo box, 6 of them being ultras. Just 1 full art with the Toad, and we got the secret Heracross. We got the Toad. The Omega Heracross is still decent. A Lucha and Heracross, you know, take them or leave them, whatever. But still, very solid so far. So halfway through, we're now at 33.5 minutes. So we're at about an hour and 7-minute pace now. So I guess I've picked up the pace a bit. Now, if we can find a silver Dialga, I'm probably gonna have to show some excitement. Or either some excitement or just be mute from disbelief. Because it took us forever to get a silver Dialga for the first time, but we've got 2 now, so if we get a 3rd all of a sudden, it just becomes like, oh my god. Hello Hydreigon to start, Wobbuffet. Normally I pay a lot of attention to like VS Seeker in this set, but just because of, you know, time and stuff, I don't know that's really feasible. So, like I said, I want to get this video done before it's too late. It's just kind of getting faster and faster. Plus, the newer we get in these sets, the more likely it is you guys have seen a butt ton of them more recently. So, I feel like if I go faster and faster, I'm kind of doing you guys a favor too, especially if you want to watch the whole video. Bronzong, nice. So, try to give you the best of all worlds here. We'll see what happens, we'll see what happens. Malamar EX, I think? Yup. Not bad, not bad. And this is a weird set because there's a... kick the camera. Malamar and other EXs, they're like not valuable or expensive EXs, but I feel like to an extent every EX in this set is playable. So in my eyes, there's not like a bad EX to get. I mean, Emolga I've never seen in a halfway decent deck for the Emolga EX, but I've seen Malamar EX in decks and do well. I've seen Florges EX in decks and do well. I've seen Gengar in decks. I've seen Aegislash, Dialga, Manectric. Basically every ultra rare in this set has been in decks. And you also just get a lot of playable cards in this set. We got a Holo Heliolisk. You got VS Seeker in this set. A lot of playable trainers. Wobbuffet, Crobat, and Golbat with that sneaky bite ability. You got the Night Marchers. I think I said it last time I opened this set within this marathon, but if you're new to competitive play and you're watching this not like way far in the future, this is a great set to pick up to start because you get a lot of playable, useful resources that go in a lot of decks. And if you're on a budget, you know, Night March is a great place to start. So if you want to get involved in competitive play and you don't know where to start, I'd say Phantom Forces, unless you're watching this well in the future and the set's like no longer in the format and stuff. But my guess is that this set will survive next rotation. I'm gonna guess that the rotation after Worlds of 2016 is gonna be Phantom Forces on for standard format. That's my guess. I forget what offhand. I think it's a trainer, but well, there's multiple reprints in this set. Professor Sycamore, I think, actually, is in this set, and it was also in XY base set. So, nuh-uh. That's a trainer, right? That's a trainer, right? Okay. Lysander's trump card, full art. That's about as melodramatic of an ultra rare as you can get right there. Because if you don't know, this card is banned from modified and from expanded play. But yeah, like I was saying, Professor Sycamore is reprinted in this set. It was in XY base set. So if they were to make it Primal Clash onward and rotate Phantom Forces out next rotation in 2016, that would just feel strange to me. Because what's the point of having it in Phantom Forces if you're gonna have both sets with Professor Sycamore in them be rotated in the same rotation, you know? And Double Cross Energy is also reprinted in this set. Versus Seeker is a reprint. I think it's been a while since it was last seen, but it's still, you know. So, just based on the things we see reprinted in the set and the playability of so many things, Dog X is pretty good, by the way. I would be surprised if this set got rotated out in the 2016 rotation. So, you heard it here first, guys. The rotation after Worlds of 2016 will be XY Phantom Forces on. And no, that is not official. That is just my official guess. That's all it is a guess. It's an educated guess based on everything I just explained to you. So, given that fact, and the fact that there is so much playable stuff in this set, just makes it a stronger choice still of being a great place to start if you are new to the game and you're watching this not too far in the future. But basically, my guess then is that this set will be legal in the standard format until what? September of 2017. So you still have like 800 days almost of this set being legal in all formats. Headrunner, nice. Still don't really know for sure if these count as ultra rares, but Headrunner, based on the playability and the value, that one can count as an ultra rare. Jamminette though, not so much. That's not nearly as good, but it is what it is. There's a whole bunch of trainers. Shauna, I think, is reprinted as well, isn't it? Is Shauna first in this set? No, Shauna was an XY base set too, wasn't it? I think Shauna and Sycamore are both in XY base, right? I'm not making things up, am I? Or is it Professor Juniper that's an XY base? I'm so confused right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I should just like know all this stuff by heart by now, with how much I've opened and everything, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm thirsty. Are you thirsty? If you are, take a drink. Cause you have that luxury, potentially. I don't have a drink right here, and I'm just doing this in one take, so I don't want to pause if I don't have to. I'm gonna have to pause towards the end, because the camera only holds so much space, and that can be an issue sometimes. Or the battery could run out too, that's also a possibility. We got Mega Magnetric EX! I keep saying I'm gonna be mellow, then I keep getting excited over the Megas and the full art, but oh well. Mega Magnetric EX with Turbo Bolt. Nice. So that's 4 Ultras plus Headrunner. Whatever you want to call that thing. La da 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 da. Heatran Reverse Rare. Playable. Leave it. Nee. Yeah, just 1 pack please. 1 pack please. Murkrow Blissey. Cookie cookie. No, that's Krabby. Cookie cookie. That's Kingler. I don't know why they say cookie instead of their name, but, you know, that's their thing. Magnetric EX. Nice, nice. Well, can we find a secret rare? Doesn't have to be Dialga. Could be Magnetric, Mega, or Mega Gengar. Any secret rare will do. I'd be happy with any of them. Spiritomb. Golbat and Wobbuffet. Nice, nice. Lots of playable stuff. Oh, and as a reminder, one of the main reasons I did this marathon, and like when I did it and stuff, is to get a whole bunch of stuff opened, so I can, with the help of my wife, get these all sorted and ultimately finally added on the PokeCapital.com. So that will hopefully be happening very soon. Full Art AZ. So we got 2 Full Art trainers in this box. Not the best set to have that happen in, but oh well. But yeah, on our website, again, thepokecapital.com is our website. It's not a coincidence that our username on here is also thepokecapital. ASAP, especially once this marathon's over, we want to have singles for at least all the XY sets, all the standard legal sets. We want a full selection of singles for them on the website, thepokecapital.com. Last pack forces, by the way, and it's Gengar EX. Not bad, not bad. So, do a little housekeeping here. Getting hard to pick these up because I got all these code cards underneath because I'm silly. I'm just gonna go and like reverse them. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to, I don't know, condense things a bit. So yeah, like I was saying, thepokecapital.com, we want to have a full selection of singles. If you're watching this a week or weeks or months or years or whatever after this video is uploaded, we will hopefully at that point definitely have a full selection of singles on there. I don't know how we'll do restocking in the farther future, but we got 4 holo rares. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if you count Headrunner as a holo, we still got 7 ultras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It didn't feel like it because there like wasn't anything super overwhelming. Mega Magnetric, probably the best pull there, but no secret rares, but still very solid. And it looks like we're at 44 minutes. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. And now another set where we have a chance at 2 Phoebus. 1 pack. I'm gonna try to go like extra fast on this one here. I'm actually gonna take all these out right away because I just want to fly through a box here. I might not even like specify what we get. I'm just gonna be like showing you guys what we get, if that makes sense. Let me get this stack of codes off to the side. But I wanna fly. So here we go. Mega Aggron EX. Okay, okay. But yeah, if I get into storytelling mode, I might, you know, just show and sleeve the EXs and not even like say what they were. Just, you know, fly the best I can here. If we do get a secret rare dive ball, or 2 Phoebus 1 pack, or a Mega Aggron EX full art, I will definitely have to pause my train of thought and reference that, because Phoebus is, the awesomeness that is this channel, I guess. And the other two cards are the only cards in the set I have not actually pulled yet from a booster pack. So, if I get them, I want to definitely acknowledge them, since I've never gotten to do so before. Well, we finally got a Primal Groudon full art for the first time earlier in this marathon, so that was nice. Phoebus. Archie's ace in the hole full art. Like I said, if I'm in the middle of a story and points or whatever, I'll not reference things. But if I'm in between thoughts or whatever, it's all good. It's all good. Sceptile, Excadrill Hollow. It'd be amazing if I could, like, without speeding up video and stuff, do like a 5-minute booster box. But if I do that, then I'm probably gonna like damage cards or something. But maybe in this box we can get 8 ultras. I think that's my record. I keep forgetting. No, I think we had 9 ultras in a box. The 6th box of our Primal Clash booster case that we uploaded, 6 months ago roughly. I think in the last box we had 9 ultras. Because in, I think the last pack of the last box, I pulled a Trevenant EX, and I can remember hearing myself say, "We got 9! We got 9!" Kind of like that. Only, more real, because I'm impersonating myself, and I didn't just have it happen, and I'm not in the moment of disbelief, so it's kind of hard to recreate it. But I'm pretty sure we had 9 Ultra Rares in box number 6. The quality wasn't as good as it could be, so even then, nice. I wouldn't say it was like the best box on YouTube or anything like that, but it was definitely a solid box nonetheless. But that is already our 4th Ultra, 5th Hollow total, so this box could be a 9 Ultra box. It's possible, folks. It's possible. As long as those Trollers bees don't cause us any trouble. Shred these packs. My goodness, my goodness. You'd think I'd be so much better opening them by now. And I can still open them fast, but just sometimes they just kind of tear where you don't want them to and disintegrate in your hands, But it is what it is. Hello, Flygon. So that's one less opportunity for a Ultra. But as we've already seen in Hippowdon, that got top 8. It was a top 8 or higher than that at Worlds. It at least got, or not Worlds, Nationals. It was at least top 8 in Nationals. At least. Electric Reverse. And last pack from the first half of the box gives us a Bunnelby Reverse. And a Gorbis. And another Bunnelby. So 2 Bunnelby, 1 booster pack. And I'm going to take this stack of commons right away. I can't really deal with the whole stack anyway. I'm going to sneeze soon, maybe, so brace yourselves for that. Might hurt your ears a little bit. My apologies if I do. And it might be going away, actually. False alarm. False alarm. I think I have warded it off. No sneeze. Doesn't mean it won't happen, Maybe it'll just also be like, ha! Psych! I'm here! And just burst its way out of me. I don't know. Almost called him Bibarel. Bidoof Reverse. Jesse's God card. Rhyperior Reverse and Primal Groudon EX. Not the full art, but still awesome. This is a solid box, I'm saying right now. Mega Aggron, Primal Groudon, full art Mega Gardevoir. Just in general, Megas and Primals sell for a premium. So anytime you get those, especially in multiples in a box, it's a good thing. And I think value-wise, Aggron and Groudon, well, Kyogre's up there too. I don't know. It's confusing, like, I haven't looked at the values recently enough to know. True or not, I feel like Gardevoir should be worth more than Aggron, because I feel like it's more playable right now. At least, full art Aggron. Oh, why aren't you Mega? Why can't you be a Mega? Because I need it. I need it! So at least I have acquired a Secret Dive Ball, but Mega Aggron EX full art, I have not pulled nor acquired from anybody at any point in time yet. So I have never, at any moment thus far in my life, owned a Mega Aggron EX Full Art. Unless you factor the fact that it's pretty much a guarantee that I have possessed product that contained a sealed pack that contained a Mega Aggron EX Full Art. It probably exists in this house right now. And at our warehouse, we probably have several if I opened enough, you know, either trainer kits and stuff. But I've never held the actual card without being in a sealed product and me not knowing it was inside. I hope that makes sense. You know, so you guys are smart butts. So if I don't specify such things, you might be like, but what about all the sealed product you have? I bet you have one in there. And it's like, yeah, I probably do, but I don't know that. It's another Ultra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7 Ultras, 3 Hollows. Interesting. Can we get 8? Can we get 9? Oh man. Things are about to get real. Oh, it's a Hollow Milotic. Who wants that? So we only expect one more Hollow now at this point. But hey, if we get 8, this still might be a better box than the box in the booster case opening where I got 9 Ultras. Because the quality, I think, of what we got in this one is better. I don't remember what I got in that box. Maybe I had a secret rare in there. I don't know. But whatever. 2 packs left here of Primal Clash. Need a queen? Alright, Primal Fish. Last pack, last chance for glory. Let's do a pack trick. Let's do a pack trick. Bidoof, Horsey, Chinchou, Tynamo, Nidoran Female, Lombre, Torchic, Tentacool, Shield Energy, Tangro. What is this? What is this? So is that 11 Hollow box then? It's pretty impressive, if it was, to get 7 Ultras, but being short on the total Hollow front. That just seems kind of funny, kind of strange. But let's see. Yeah, there's 4 Hollow Rares. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, very solid though. 3 full arts in that box. And including the full arts, we got 3 Primal / Megas. Definitely happy with that box. So, just like that, we're on to our last box of the case. My camera says I have 11 minutes of footage left. So I'm hoping, just like our Furious Fist case, we can get through this without me having to transfer anything off of the camera in between. So, kind of like that Primal Clash box, I'll probably just, you know, go as fast as I reasonably can. If we can get stuff out of boxes here, my goodness. Alright, let's do this. Let's find us some Baymans. Well, there's a code for you guys. Alright. Electrode. So, knowing the codes are backwards, I'll probably end up with the codes like in the same pile as everything else. But, whatever. Articuno, code. Dustox Reverse, Carbink. And yeah, I know I'm not showing you guys like every card. Originally, I kind of hoped to have this be a really like slower paced and low key video where I actually like showed every card, every pack, but I think this is turning out okay. Let me know if you liked it, because I will probably do marathons again in the future. Nice. And I want to know how you guys like these to be formatted. And I hope in the future to have marathons that involve a lot of older product as well. But I'm kind of saving such aspirations for when the channel is even a lot larger than it is today. So, basically if you want to see bigger, better, older, more awesomer openings on this channel, help spread the word, share the channel link and stuff with your friends, tell them to check it out, tell them how awesome I am if you think I'm awesome. I don't know. But a lot of you guys seem to really enjoy my content, and I find that awesome. So I want to do what I can to bring you guys as awesome content as possible that I can. So, you know, give me your feedback. You know, just be constructive about it. Don't just say like, why'd you do that? That's so stupid. Tell me what I'm supposed to do instead, you know? If you're gonna be butt hat, trying to keep, you know, all my language stuff rated G here. If you're gonna be a major troll, try to be constructive in the same time. Please? Because, you know, just telling me I did something bad or stupid or whatever, it doesn't help, you know? Like, if you comment on this video and say, that case opening was so stupid, why'd you do that? I don't know what you disliked. Did you dislike the fact that I didn't do the pack trick on nearly any of the packs? Did you dislike the speed of it? What was bad about it? What made you think this video sucked? You know, if you... I don't care if somebody dislikes something, but if you do and you want to share the fact that you disliked it, let us know constructively why, and then moving forward, we can make it better and make it so that more of a majority of people do enjoy it, because that's kind of the goal. I want people to enjoy the stuff, you know? I think a lot of you guys enjoy my personality or whatever is... Ooh, Bayman coming through. Nice. So holding that thought, how perfect would it be if the last pack of this Roaring Skies box had a full art Shaman EX? I know this isn't the last video of the marathon. That'll be tomorrow with an Ancient Origins booster case opening. At least that's the plan, time permitting and stuff, but you know. But if on basically the last pack, we can end the same way we started. Because again, the first pack of the first box of this marathon was Roaring Skies, and it had a full art Shaman EX. So it'd just be pretty darn epic if the last pack of this box had a Shaman EX. So we're at 5 holos so far, and the holo rares we got are actually possibly the 2 best ones of the set. The Ancient Trait Dragonite and the Beautifly. And ultra rares, Shaman's awesome, the other 2 could be better. Full art Gallade and a Hydreigon. And there's an Absol. So we're getting a good run of holos here. Touch the screen with my nose. Oh, that didn't work. Trying to see how we're doing on time. 6 minutes left, it says. Reverse Reshiram and a Rayquaza EX. So main things we're looking to find right now. Full art Shaman. Secret Rare versus Seeker is always nice. The Mega Rayquaza Dragon type is nice. And surprisingly not more valuable than it is, the Full Art Mega Rayquaza EX colorless type is quite lovely. It's a very beautiful card. That much is for certain. Alright, what else can we find? That's 4 Ultras. Not too... Yeah, the like recap at the end is going to be me just counting as fast as I can so I don't run out of time on the camera. And so I can, you know, quickly get to the editing and rendering stage. But, yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. That's all I know. Mega Latios EX Full Art. It's a pretty nice looking card. I don't think I've gotten too many of that one either, so not a bad one to get right there. So that is 5 Ultras, 8 Holos total in the box. Nothing too much there. Let me, the stack's getting a little tall for me, so let me just pat that down there and go like that. And okay. We good, we good. Keep trying to do things here. Now, to reverse Holo Deoxys. Every time you get a holo in a booster box, it's kind of disappointing because you know that's one less opportunity you have to get an ultra rare. So, if you ever like get mad at me that I feel like I'm not happy about holo rares, just, you know, keep things in perspective. You know, if I'm, you know, just opening one random pack like Pokemon Pack Daily, it's more exciting when I get even a holo rare in those because it's just one pack. But it's a booster box, it's a sealed booster box, and you know you're supposed to get 12 shiny cards. Every time you get a holo, it basically is one less opportunity you have to get an ultra rare. So it's pretty rare that you're like truly happy at getting a holo rare within a booster box. Obviously you're gonna get a few, because I don't know of anyone who's gotten 12 ultra rares with no holo rares in the box, legendary treasures aside. So let's just say, you know, XY on era. But there is another ultra rare, Latios EX. Not bad, not bad. So 1, 2, 3, that's 6 ultras, 10 holos total. Let's go for a 7 ultra box here. Let's go for 7. 7's a good lucky number. Reshiram Hollow. Alright, so only one hollow left expected. 3 packs to go. Maybe we'll get that last pack magic. Maybe it can be a full art Shaman, aka Bayman EX. Or maybe a gold V versus Seeker would be pretty epic as well. Mega Rayquaza I'd take as well. So, for this mixed case, this is the last pack. Last chance for glory! 3 and 2. And we've got Inkay, Cascoon, Meowth, Binacle, Gligar, Togetic, Latios Spirit Link, Dustox, Reverse Xatu, and the final card of this case is a Carbink. I thought I felt texture too, so that's kind of disappointing. So, toss these packs aside quick, put this away, and then try to do a really quick recap here for you guys. It's just basically be counting and nothing more than that really, but let's see here. So, for this box though, 5 hollows and 6 ultras. So just an 11 hollow box. Still not too bad with the Shaman, but could have been a lot better. So, 6 ultras, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Not gonna count this right now. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. How about that? So, like I said, from Primal Clash onward, 36 Ultras plus Secret Rare Trainers. What do you expect? We didn't get any Secret Rare Trainers. The only Secret Rare I think we got was the Mega Lucario EX. So, getting 36, especially since the first couple sets we opened have lower pull rates, very solid. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you're still listening to me, I assume you have, go ahead, hit that like button, rock smash it, all that good stuff to a whole buttload of likes. Subscribe to us if you aren't already. Visit our website, thepokecapital.com. Singles are coming soon. That's a loose pack that fell. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, rock, smash, site, those things. Yeah. And join us back here tomorrow for, I think, another 3 videos. Pokemon Pack Daily, a battle with Ancient Origins Blister, and I think a booster case of Ancient Origins to conclude this marathon. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then.